My name's Justin and I'm deep in the heart of Alaska right now. I'm hunting for ptarmigan, fishing for grayling, and camping. This is the time of the year where things start getting cold, but I think we're gonna be all right. Well, I'm making my way out to this lake, actually a set of lakes with a connection point in between the two of them, and hoping to get into some grayling. There's also ptarmigan in this area, and this is prime habitat for ptarmigan. So the goal tonight is to find a place to camp, set up camp, try to catch some grayling, and maybe get some ptarmigan for dinner, and enjoy this absolutely beautiful view. Well, we've come across our first obstacle. I'm gonna have to find a way to get across this river. I don't have any waders with me or anything, so I'm gonna try upstream and downstream, see if it gets shallower anywhere and if there's some rocks to cross. Well, looks like right up there I may be able to get across. We will find out shortly. One thing I don't want to do is get my feet wet right off the bat. Nope, that one's not gonna work. See another spot further up where it gets shallow and the rocks jet across most of it. So looks like I'm probably gonna get wet. Now it's just trying to minimize how much wetness I do get. All right, I think this might work. I'm gonna work my way up over there. Hopefully I don't spill it on the water on the way over. Oh, these rocks are slippery. Oh man, that's really slippery. Well, I think the right way to do this is to take my shoes off and just barefoot it across. Apologize in advance for my white legs. Well, I know this water is going to be really cold, but it's going to be a lot better than having wet shoes for the rest of the trip. Oh man. Oh man, that's slippery. I've got tender feet, so this isn't exactly comfortable. Oh, whew, that is cold. We're halfway there. Oh. Yeah. Well, we went in. Holy. Hope that was worth it. Well, that wasn't great. I've had worse though. A lot worse. Hey, the inside of my shoes are still dry. I dropped one right in the water and it stayed dry somehow. All right, let's get out of here. Got a lot of ground to cover. Hey, we linked back up with the trail. All right, well that took a little longer than expected. Time for a water break. Man, it's beautiful out here. So there's one of the lakes right there, and there's another lake on the other side of that hill over there, and I'm going to the confluence in between them. That's where I'm hoping to set up camp tonight. So there's that first lake. There's a little connection between, and you can see the sliver of the other lake back there. So hopefully there's a good flat spot for my tent over here. And look at that valley right there. I don't know if this camera's doing justice, so I'm gonna switch to the phone, but look at that. Just huge glacially carved valley. And clear back in there, there's another lake too, a big lake, but I'm not making my way all the way back there this time. Well, that looks like where I should set up camp. Let's make it happen. Brought a chair, fly rod. think I forgot tent stakes. Might have to fashion some out of sticks here. Well, I fashioned myself up some tent stakes, and this should do the trick for tonight. This is some moist, moist ground. Look at this. Everything is soaked. There we go, tent set up. Time to unpack. Huh. Oh, look at that. I accidentally grabbed my wife's socks. These are gonna look real pretty on my feet. Hand warmers for tonight. It's supposed to be pretty cold. Sleeping pad. Sleeping bag. Just like that. So this is a 20-degree rated Fahrenheit bag, and it's not exactly great at 20 degrees, I can tell you that. Maybe 40 for comfort. But I brought some hand warmers today. I'm gonna lay them out here before bed because it is supposed to be fairly cold tonight. It's gonna be in the upper 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Wanna make sure I'm a little bit comfortable. Got a long sleeve, got long johns, dry socks, all the things that matter. You know, one of the luxuries I always miss is being able to sit down somewhere other than the ground. So picked up this camp chair. Adds a little bit of weight, but in my eyes, absolutely worth the extra weight. Just like that. Now we actually have a comfortable place to sit. Speaking of sitting, I think it's time to do some fly fishing. I want to see if I can get a grayling and fry it up today for dinner. All right, so that's what we're gonna use. I'm gonna try at the mouth here. So if I can catch a grayling, I'm gonna go ahead and bag that and head out and see if I can get a ptarmigan. Come on, come on. Daddy needs a fish for dinner. Man, this terrain is so amazing. It's starting to rain. Time to get a rain jacket. I don't know if this will pick it up, but on top of the mountain right there, got termination dust. The dusting of snow up there, and winter is right around the corner. Looking forward to that because we're gonna be doing a lot of winter camping, so stay tuned for that. Well, I'm hunkering down for a little bit, didn't catch any grayling, but I think I'm gonna cook up dinner now, and tonight we're having chicken fajitas, which is gonna be Got some bell peppers and onions. Oh, that is nice. Still a little cold from biffing it in the river earlier. Little salt and pepper. A lot of pepper, because I love pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. Yeah, making a lot of garlic powder. I love garlic too. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with taters. Oh baby, yeah. Think I'm gonna call that done. Look at that, fajita time. This little spoon does not work very well for this. Oh, you want in there too? There you go, buddy. There we go, chicken fajitas. Oh man, that's good. Got enough for one more? Man, that was good. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more fishing. Had to put the blue coat on. It was starting to cool down a little bit. Man, I have been striking out with a grayling. Don't know what my situation is. Well, I know they're out there because I can see them rolling in the water now. Just a little further out than I can get, of course. Oh, there was a big grayling. I just saw it move away. I scared it. Such a beautiful place. And in the fall time like this, oh man, incredible. I think it's time for dessert. I've got something special for dessert. But first things first, I'm getting these wet boots off my feet because my feet are soaked. These boots are supposed to be waterproof. Not so much. Take advantage of that heat anytime you have it. So I've got some homemade fireweed jelly. We actually bought this in Moose Pass, Alaska. They were doing a fundraiser for the fire department. So this stuff's pretty good. I brought along some bread dough, so we're gonna make some flatbread and put fireweed jelly on it. Sounds like a good dessert. A little bit of butter. Look at that. Ooh. And there we go. Oh. Dang, that is good. I'll tell you what, if you haven't tried fireweed jelly before, you should give it a shot. It's delicious. That was good. Well, I think I'm gonna call that good for a little bit. Get dried up, get warm. Ain't they so pretty? Thanks, Jenny. Well, it's starting to get late. It's down to about 35 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And this 20-degree bag is not quite cutting it. So it's about that time of the year where we swap this out for the cold weather gear. I've got 12 hand warmers in my bag, not even joking. And that's helping quite a bit. And I got long johns and a long shirt on, so I think we'll make it through just fine. I think I'm gonna call it a night, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it was a good night. These hand warmers sure kept the sleeping bag warm, and that works really well. And I'm pretty comfortable right now, so I think I'm going to stay in this bag for a while. Because the first step this morning involves putting my warm, dry feet into freezing cold, soaking wet boots. And I'm not looking forward to that. Well, it's 8 a.m. Time to stop lollygagging. Got breakfast to make and hunting to do. But I'm not looking forward to those wet shoes and pants. Only one way to do it is just to do it. Brought my pants in my bag with me, but now instead of being wet and cold, they're just wet. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Got some frost on the tent. I think I'm gonna make some hot chocolate to start out before I put those wet, cold boots on. Man, it's brisk this morning. I don't even know what the temperature is, but there's frost on the tent. So there's that. And it is beautiful out here though. The rain's let up and it's mostly cloudy and a little bit of blue sky in there. I'll take that all day. Well, I think I'm gonna cook a little scramblette in the pot here. I've got 3 eggs, some couple mushrooms, butter, and I even have a avocado verde salsa from Taco Bell. If you know, you know. And got some cheese there too. So I think we can make ourselves something good. You know what, let's go all the way. Let's put some Spam in there. In with some eggs. Well, it doesn't look that appetizing, but I can assure you I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh man, I almost forgot. Salt and pepper. Oh yeah. And the magic ingredient, cheese. That'll do me. Look at that right there. Man, that's good. Better put some avocado verde salsa in there too, just for good measure. Oh man. I can't explain how good this is. That hit the spot. Now time to put on wet shoes. Well, it's a pretty brisk morning. Again, we had frost on the tent, but it is absolutely beautiful as usual. Look at that lake. The sun just wanting to poke out through the clouds. So I think my plan for today is I'm gonna get everything packed up here, get it ready to go, get it all in the backpack, and grab the shotgun and make my way down the trail and see if we can get into a ptarmigan. Oh, how come this backpack feels heavier than when I left? There we go. Camp is cleaned up. I think I'm gonna put my pack on and make my way down the trail and see what we can find. Man, that was a beautiful camp. Oh man, look at the size of that moose track. Dang, that's a monster right there. That's a big moose. Not seeing any ptarmigan yet. They could be a little hard to get close to sometimes too, and I'm using a 20 gauge shotgun today. I think a 22 would have been better, but is what it is. Well, this is that stream I biffed it in, coming in barefoot, walking across. I'm not going barefoot again, so I'm just gonna go for it in shoes. I'd rather do that than endure that kind of pain on the bottom of my feet. So here goes nothing. Oh, oh man. It's cold. It is cold. There's no doubt about it. Oh. Oh. Well, the hardest part of the trek is over. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna make my way back to my ride and get my feet warmed up, because that was a cold, cold creek. But thank you guys for watching. And if you like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button and subscribe for more, because we got a lot more coming up.